Chud the Hood, Big Back Builder. These are the things like this. These are things that cause see this right here. hmm This right here. This man. People, black people, black men, they are in music, black people that are doing anything that is important. All our actors, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Okay. You all have to stop this bullshit. Okay. hmm You have to stop this. Okay. This man, in my freedom of press and freedom of speech and opinion. Okay. This man is a full-blown culture vulture. Mhm. Now, let me tell you something that Boosie, flat top, no talent ass said the other day. And it really stuck out to me when Boosie said this, right? That come on, man, what man, man. And see, the media likes to portray all of us to be the same way, and we know for the fuck not we ain't. All of us are not Boosie. All of us do not have the 1998 flat top, and all of us do not have a Buick Saber. Okay, we don't all have that. Okay, and you cannot put us all as a monolith because see when you do that you count as the like we're all equal. And Boosie said the other day that he said, um, if it weren't for me, man, people weren't even going over there to Booth. People ain't, I mean, he wasn't even going there to Vlad, man. Man, I put Vlad on, bruh. They ain't even trust that, man. But because of me, they did. Okay, that's what Boosie said. Flat top Boosie, and that stuck out to me. Um, I think for us here in America, for us black people, we have to look at this way, way, way deeper. Okay, listen. Sometimes y'all listen. Y'all listen sometimes. My God, today, y'all listen to respond, and you don't listen to hear. And you need to listen to hear and not listen to respond. Amen. Listen to hear and listen to understand and listen to where you can find fact. Right. Boosie says, "Hey, nobody trusted this man. This is and that man, and then man, I did man, and everybody, all because of what? What did we hear Boosie say? What's the lesson, class? The lesson is that Boosie heard. He said that the man was paying him. Correct. Okay. Now we all know that for years and years and years, we all know that the problem that we've had with the man that got Fred Hampton tied up, they got some things did and this and that, and even some of our own. That the problem is this is that sometimes when they in their way or whatever they're doing, they have a habit of selling us out. We have sellouts. We have definitely have sellouts. I can't deny that we got sellouts. They're there. They're what it is. And a lot of times it's sad to admit that, but black community we do have sellouts. And this man takes advantage of that because he puts a price on it. Now we all know with the whole $25,000 thing that Boosie said this and that. That was what it was, right? So um don't go. You don't have to go and sell your talent. If you know that you are the culture. He's doing it because what? Tell me this, people. Tell me this. What we on Vlad before we go over to the story of Vlad? Tell me this. What talent does Vlad have? Come on, come on. What talent? Okay, what does he present that he has? Mm, mm. Look at his platform. Okay, have a look. See. Okay, go down his timeline. What does he promote? Okay, okay. You know, it goes deeper than them always putting things in our face. But the government is deeper than they have undercover people, and the media has a way of tying things to make us look a certain way. Okay, right? Okay, so this man right here has no talent. Okay, he is a part of not our culture. Mhm. And you, thimble need dumb ass men in our community, black men, wake the fuck up. Y'all support this shit. hmm And he's robbing y'all blind, and y'all could have been gang together and have where you could put money back in your own community. Tell me this. Since all this money Vlad had made off of y'all black actors and men that go over there and interview with his dumb ass. Because y'all won't come take y'all ass to these smaller content creators that are black and doing the work. How about that? Go over there to them, not this white man. Okay, go over there and support your old people that people that got 100,000 and 50,000. Go over there and support them. Pay them to support it and make their shine because that's the point. Correct? Our ancestors left us it for that. Correct? Right? Mm-hmm. No. Instead, he promotes the most stupidest shit, and oh, he's paid by the hands of your stupidity. Amen. He's paid by the hands of you going around there being desperate, wanting to fit in and get the limelight when you are the light. My God, you have to be careful because when you know you are the light and you don't know it, wake up, my brothers. You are the light. This man has did nothing else but come around and say, "Oh, this and that," and you have talent. No, 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 no. This is the culture fucking bullshit, right? So, I was watching today. Speaking of culture vultures and things like that, I was watching today this young man, and he was speaking about it. One thing about I go over here to I watch Poetic Flacco because shout out to Poetic Flacco. I don't want no copyright. I'm just make sure I speak name and say Poetic Flacco was speaking about this whole thing with them. And this is a part of why I say black people wake the fuck up, black man. You have to hold ourselves more accountable for this bullshit because these are the things that are becoming unnecessary for you to be a part of, my brothers. Something is wrong with the entirety of this picture. And when I seen this video right here today, I agree. This something is definitely wrong with this picture. Uh. Let's see. Can we do this a little bit better? Let's see. Can we do this a little bit better? Yeah. I like this right here. I like this right here. So this is Poetic Flacco. Shout out to Poetic Flacco over there. If you want to go watch this entirety of the thing, you may. This is just rebuttal on the situation that they were in, and I want you to hear what they're talking about. This conversation kind of deeps into, Boost with somebody. Man, he was paying. He paid that, man. He paid 69, man, more than me, man. Really, man. Look, man. He don't gave me 25,000, man, and I'm worth more than that, bro. You are, man. You Boosie. You ain't no more worth for an interview for these people. I have more than 2 dimes roped in their goddamn pocket. You ain't worth the last $2 that Jonah Taylor had for the bus or the jukebox. Bitch, no. Check. Y'all want y'all to listen to this shit. Okay.
Aries Spears is very well aware that Vlad kind of turned on Boosie when Boosie went public and revealed that, that him and Vlad is not working anymore due to money issues. And Aries Spears turned around and does the exact same thing to Vlad. And Vlad didn't like this at all.
People have said, yo, the most popular guests, Lord Jamar, Tony Yayo, Godfrey, Boozy, and Aries. I'm the only one left. Godfrey stopped because of the beef with Farrakhan, as did Lord Jamar. Tony Yayo just doesn't do it anymore. And Boozy wanted to raise. Come to find out,
Yeah,
Boozy
man, I want my
wanted
raise, man. I want
35,000
25,000, man.
Wow. He was getting 25,000. Wow. So I don't get nowhere near that. And, obviously it's based on the numbers because a lot of Boozy's clips are in the millions. Now, again, I've had a few clips in the millions, but a lot of my stuff, the full interview.
See, check this. I want you to do something. I know people things, but I think I love I learned something from somebody. We're gonna talk about it in a minute. But listen, I want you to listen to hear and understand. Okay. The conversation, I forgot to like this. The conversation is money. The conversation is this is and that. Okay, listen to understand.
You probably ranges around 300,000 to 500,000. So I basically said to Vlad, I go, hey, listen, man, I'm not trying to rape you financially. I know I'm not going to ask you for what you gave Boozy. But, come on, man. I mean, break bread. And he goes, well, your numbers don't generate what Boozy generate. And so I showed him a bunch of, people that quotes on YouTube and like that and on my phone.
Right.
And one person said, hey, man, I only buy Vlad subscriptions when I know he's interviewing you.
It gets me. Aries Spears, I know that I don't know. I ain't gonna say it like that. I just say like this right here. Aries. All of y'all stupid, man. Y'all are the most dumbest motherfuckers that it is. And this is why you always run for a bag and you are not putting back into your own people, because our ancestors did not leave us here behind for you to do the dumb bullshit you do. But again, I don't know if you're really FBA or you're or a new person over here. I do a background check. But if you are FBA, you need to stop this shit. It is embarrassing that this white man right here, Vlad, can sit up here. And he is promoting you talking about our cultural issues, because understand, when he goes over there to Vlad, okay, when he goes over there to Vlad, okay, none of their topics, none of their topics about nothing white, okay. When they go over there, we ain't talking about brother the MC5. He bringing black, listen, something in the buttermilk still ain't clean, and it won't be clean for a while. Y'all brought a bag.
Once the interview's over, I cancel the subscription. Another guy said, hey man, Aries is a beast. Pay him what you pay them other, and blah blah. So there's a bunch of these. So he goes, so you want me to pay you more based off of what people are saying? Yeah. And I said, listen man, again, I'm just saying, be fair. People are saying to you they're buying subscriptions. Right. People are saying to you they only watch when I'm on. And of all the guys you had that were popular, I'm the last one standing.
Aries and his co-host.
Aries. You. It's so sad, Aries, because you're sitting here begging. It's like, oh God, I know Martin and Malcolm and Fred turned the book over and they goddamn great. Y'all motherfuckers ignorant. I want my money too. Like he said, he gonna pay me too. Boo said, and this is a white, like, it ain't. Listen, white people, if you out there, this ain't about y'all, okay? This is about the thing of being culture vulture. And I say culture vulture because he ain't went over to that white girl, that what's her name, baby, the one that was in the bed laying up with Drake ass, that white girl. They ain't talking about it. It ain't that bitch. They interviewing. It's this.
Yeah. It's a couple things, and you hit the ones that you needed to hit.
Yeah.
What do you have wanted?
That's beside the point. He asked him to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, a couple grand more.
Yeah.
That you said, you're the last one there, so he's not going to generate numbers. And if you go, where are those numbers going to come from? Now he's going to have to do episodes with people who are doing much less.
Well, here's the funny part. So, of course, he, was being really like, blah, 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 blah. And I said, he kept going, he kept driving that point home. You just gonna you want me to give you a raise based off what people are saying? I said, listen, man, you don't have to keep telling me about what my worth is. You either want to do it or you don't. So then he texted.
So it gets me that you let this man, this white man, you're telling me what you telling me that you letting him depend on what your worth is, Aries? Really? Okay.
On camera, the biggest show he's ever been paid for, Saudi Arabia. Was this the most money you ever made off a single show?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it more than twice you've ever made for a single show?
We're going to stop at the first question.
He did his biggest venue ever. He was doing clubs of maybe like whatever, 100, 200 people. He did a show in Connecticut with 3,000 people. He did a show in LA at the Novo Theater that I went to support. That was like 1,400 people. Aries would always, I have text messages from him. Yo, bro, he did his first Europe tour recently. He's like, yo, I'm in Europe and people are running up to me, mobbing me, quoting me from our interviews. So like, I think like a month and a half ago, he asked to raise his appearance fee again. I looked at the numbers and I'm like, cool, let's do it. Let's do it. The numbers are slowly getting better. And I'm like, yo.
I think if you are a black person, especially FBA, or, you understand who you are and what happened with our ancestors, like in who we are as a culture, like in America, who we are, what we have become, and everything they took and everything we made it gold to the point where it was so they realized how much gold it was that they began to learn how to profit from it. Okay. And it gets me to sit here and see this wannabe cosplaying. I know Vlad wished that he could rap and play a drum or something. What Where does Vlad come from? I don't even know what the fuck this. I don't even care. Kick his ass out the culture. I demand. I see black straight men that's out there heterosexual. I would like y'all to have a meeting because, of course, the gay boys ain't invited but we don't like his ass anyway. We want y'all to kick his ass out the culture. Y'all invited his ass in. Y'all brought him into the barbecue. I need y'all to go get Miss Barbara up there at the front, get her white gloves and her usher uniform. And I want y'all to politely escort his ass out the church doors. Thank you. And do not give him a plate as he leaves, bitch. He is not allowed a take-home plate. No, no, no. Black men, I am calling on you, you straight, big-headed, dumb motherfuckers. Whores, bitch. Listen, get up, okay? Go up there, go get Miss Barbara. Y'all invited this white man to the shit, okay? Don't even invite Boosie. We all were about to kick his ignorant ass out. He's we send his ass on the back row, okay? Go up there, get Miss Barbara, get her white gloves, her usher uniform, and I want y'all to politely escort this man out. Matter of fact, walk him down the middle aisle, okay, right out the vestibule to the front door, past the parking lot, to the Popeyes chicken across the street. Please. Thank
you. Let's do it. Makes perfect sense.
Yes,
and he would say things like, yo, to all y'all haters out there who, you know, talking shit about me doing this show, I get 5 digits every time I do an interview here. I get 5 digits while y'all sit at home and do nothing. Shoot. I get 5 digits.
It ain't like I'm on there for free. He pays me.
Correct.
He pays me a nice 5 figures. Yeah. So if my choice is either stay home on a Tuesday and do nothing.
You know, to get with this, do you realize we finna move out of this because I'm already getting tired and I don't want to preach. I want you black men, Aries, you too. Call y'all people around now, and I want y'all to have a meeting for the straight community. I'm not a part of that. Y'all know I'm a gay, so you know y'all have issues with us sometimes. I want y'all to be the men that y'all are called to be, the straight men y'all are called to be. I want you to understand that this man is giving y'all money to make quadruple off of he's making more. And because the thing is, when you realize what you're worth, if he's paying you a fee of that, could you imagine what he's doing? Now, I am new to content creating, of getting monetized and things like that, and I understand what it is. But you telling me, from what I've seen, I know Vlad is bringing in bank, right? And you're willing to sell your soul for the little bit. But they now one of y'all putting shit back into the community. So all they do is keep on. It's a repetitive cycle of bullshit. Okay? Do not be that desperate when you are the talent. Do you understand me? Black men, you black straight men. Okay? You pussy love motherfuckers. Y'all love each other, white women, Latino women, and money and pussy more than y'all even love your people sometimes. And I'm tired of shit. Stop this. Stop this. This is what I've been saying. Come on now.
And earn nothing, or go sit down for an hour and a half and walk away with 5 figures where I could not make anything. What am I gonna do?
No, I agree.
I'm gonna make the money and I get to check them.
And I let him run with this story, but that was a lie.
Oh man,
he was not getting 5 digits.
You know,
you see this? Do you see this? Vlad is interviewing. Let me tell you something. It ain't not like a bitch interviewing himself on his own stage. I just cannot do it. This is the sanctity that y'all are paying for, and it's the sanctity y'all are running for. Straight men. A boosted announcement to you, boosted with your flat top head ass. Bitch. You a weak bitch, Boosie. You a weak ass bitch, and our ancestors are not proud of you. You raggedy, underrated, shell out motherfucker. You letting this white man dance and tip tap all over you, you. Oh, yeah, y'all cater to this. Cater to this. See, you get these motherfuckers something to talk about. Okay, if you had got that knowledge, you should have went and started your platform a long time ago. Y'all ain't supporting y'all other black people that's doing the same shit. Okay, all right. No, Anton Danes don't even support his own family, his own brother. They got a damn YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? The fuck? Okay, so I'm done with that because I don't want to get myself mad. Where my water at? I gotta find my water, y'all. My water. Okay, so again, I'm done with this part. I'm done. I didn't even take 30 minutes on that. That's wild. I thank God for my voice. Nothing wrong with it. You gotta be able to speak to your people. Because sometimes it don't be just white folks too, it be black folks with the shit too. And when we with the shit, we gotta fix our own shit. Not the tellers, not them. You know, we got a lot of tellers out there in the world today. A lot of them, you know, as Uncle say, the bushmeat eat motherfuckers. A lot of them, they cry about different things as we move along. Okay, so that was that. So please, 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 I would like again, straight men, if you out there, I ain't trying to talk bad about y'all. You know, I don't want to fight because you know I can't fight, bitch. You know, don't play with me. But listen, I want y'all to be honest about this situation. I want y'all to call y'all cousins and brothers and superstars. This Nick called Boosie flat top ass, Buick LeSabre driving ass too. And tell his stink breath ass, y'all need to counsel this man. He used to be walked out the church past the parking lot. He used to be escorted over to the Popeyes parking lot across the street. Praise God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, black man. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. And we are now moving the fuck on. My God, today. Yes, God.